Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hope you're doing well. I wanted to give some encouragement to mothers because I know that they can get lonely, and I know that the feminist agenda dehumanizes pregnancy, motherhood. Feminists tell you that what you're carrying isn't even a human, it's just a clump of cells. They harm you, hurt you emotionally and spiritually, and their nasty, competitive, materialistic lifestyle can often infect the minds of many good sisters. And so I want to give you some encouragement and let you know that what you're doing, what you're suffering, everything you're going through in order to grow a healthy baby, to do the best thing you can to keep your child, is a noble affair. And when you go on your birthing bed to give birth to your beautiful joy that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given you through the grace of allowing you to be fertile, that in and of itself is something that you should feel very proud of and thankful for. Because not everyone gets to have children, and you being able to grow another human being to continue the species, to continue to have joy birthed into this world, is something remarkable and is a gift from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And so when you're going through your body change, don't look at the women who have no children and they're sleeping around with man to man, and you're growing a beautiful baby and you're worried about your man's gaze, about his health, concerning how your intimacy may be slowed down a bit because of your back aches, your swollen feet, you name it. I want you to know, essentially my point is that Allah rewards the doers of good, and through every struggle there's a great blessing at the end. And by you giving birth, you get at the end of it a beautiful baby. So don't despair, don't be sad, don't give up, don't let them get in your head. There's beauty to being a mother, a real, authentic, present mother who puts the child first before everything, before their own selves. It comes Allah, then your child, then yourself. And that is beautiful, that is noble. True motherhood is something to really look forward to. It's painful, but through that pain, you survive and thrive. And all the memories you're going to get once you meet your little one after you give birth, their little tiny hands and their little tiny feet, and you look over at your husband and thank him because he fertilized you, and you thank Allah, and you are there in your wonderful gratitude as you breastfeed and spend time with your little one. Hollywood has a clever way of degrading motherhood, making it seem like it's nothing, like it's not important, like it's scary, a burden, a curse, you name it. They glorify abortion culture, only show the horrors, and never show women full of grace and gratitude to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for the wonderful opportunity they have given them. Feminists look at pregnancy as a burden because they can't have their slender bodies to go jump from guy to guy, or use whatever drugs they want to use. I can tell you that that life won't fulfill you, and you being home praying, pregnant, in peace and tranquility, with a man who provides for you, is one of the greatest gifts Allah can give anybody in this world. No vacation, no car, no purse, no nails, no hair color job, nothing can compare to it. The immense blessing of becoming a mother is something that you shouldn't forget, so don't forget. I just want to give you a friendly reminder: keep your spirit strong, turn to Allah in gratitude, and don't fear becoming a mother. Don't fear what the feminists say. Your college doesn't matter, your job doesn't matter. None of them care if you live or die, but your little one will. Feminists don't like to admit that because they don't want to face that abyss of loneliness. You'll get bored just spending money going out and hooking up with strangers. Sitting in a empty rocking chair type of vibe with no children running around at your feet. No one to give you pictures they colored, no one to tell you they love you. It just can't compare. Even the days that are hard and stressful, those are still gifts from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. What would paradise be without at least having some loved ones there? Paradise is beyond our imagination, it's true. All of us will be fully fulfilled. But one of the blessings is every mother who's lost a child gets to see her children. Every mother who died in childbirth is reunited with her children in paradise, inshallah. So think about it. Really think about how you can change. You don't have to be like the feminists. The secular, liberal, feminist, atheists who serve the occultic agenda, you can leave them behind. You have nothing to lose. If you lose your feminist friends, good riddance. They lead you down nothing besides the lust industry, decay, materialism, careerism, title worship, and things that don't have a lasting flavor, don't have a lasting connection. No one will ever love you as much as your child loves you. Sure, they may grow up and resent you, but when they're young, there is no better love in this world than that between a mother and her child. You'll find solitude in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and prayer, and in your children. And if you have them to help you take on the world, that is very noble. The government has already taken away much time women get with their children through inflation, heavy taxation, and government-mandated schools that harvest your kids' mind all day and brainwash them against you and undermine the principles of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So if you stay home and you sacrifice, you have more children, you'll have your tribe, you'll have your network, you'll have your family unit, and in that you'll find solitude and peace far better than in your coworkers or in any shopping mall or any Amazon purchase. Through your children, there's great joy to be found, and it cannot be underestimated. The joy of holding a newborn in your hands, whom you grew and worked so hard to keep safe, that is one of the biggest joys, rather than sleeping with the most handsomest man in the world. Children are a blessing. Fertility is a gift from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So keep pressing onward. Don't resent your baby because you have a time off for growing it. Don't minimize the gift that Allah gave you of fertility. Value your pregnancy, keep your baby, grow your baby, give birth to your baby, and raise it. Don't abort it. Try to find women who support motherhood. Get away from feminists and watch how your perspective will change. May Allah guide you in that affair.